Vince Young's in the same boat as many Americans. He's broke and out of work, so he's decided to mend some relationships, sending a letter to his former coach and current Rams top dog, Jeff Fisher. Young scored a 3 on his Wonderlic the first time he took it. Is there any chance he can actually write a letter?
I don't know, but he can play for the Jets.
Can he? Why would you rather have Vince Young than Tim Tebow? Why?
Well, you know what? Well, let's take a look here. Matt Schaub,
yeah,
serviceable quarterback.
Yeah, league average quarterback, Matt Schaub.
Jay Cutler, serviceable quarterback.
Above average quarterback.
Tony Romo, serviceable quarterback.
Above average quarterback.
Drew Brees, serviceable quarterback.
I wouldn't say serviceable. I'd say he's an elite quarterback.
Eli Manning, serviceable quarterback.
What's your point?
Phillip Rivers.
You don't need to give me. You don't need to list every single quarterback. What's your point?
Well, when Vince Young was a starter in Tennessee,
yeah,
he had a .638 winning percentage.
That's great.
That's better than all those guys.
So what you're saying? So
he wins.
So your point.
He won in college.
So
he won in the pros.
No, let me get this straight. Let me,
I don't care if he's a misfit, a malcontent.
Let me get this straight. You think that Vince Young, who can't be in the league anymore because he's no good, is better than Drew Brees because he won more games with a team that had an awesome defense?
The bottom line is he won.
That's not okay. Then why not play Tim Tebow has a better winning percentage than all these guys?
No, he doesn't.
Yet he's not good enough to start. How doesn't he?
He doesn't.
Yes, he does.
His sample is too small.
And Vince Young has what, a 3-year career?
3-year career.
The same guy who got replaced by Kerry Collins.
He played well.
He played all right. He didn't turn the ball over every time like Vince Young did.
Young did pretty well when he was in Tennessee.
Yeah, he was okay for 2 years, and that was a team that was built around running and defense, not Vince Young.
He had a few comeback games.
Great, so did Tim Tebow. I don't see why you would think Vince Young could be in the NFL.
Are you telling me Tim Tebow is a better throwing quarterback than Vince Young?
Yeah, I am.
No.
Yeah, he is. Vince Young. Vince Young doesn't know where it's going. At least Tim Tebow, at least he knows he can keep it within 20 yards and hit his guy.
No. He didn't turn the ball over much either when he played.
Vince Young?
Yeah.
He did it all the time. Outside of his first 2 years? Yeah, he did.
What did he play? 3 years? I mean, outside his first 2 years. That was the bulk of his body of work.
Well, we saw him coming for Philly 2 years ago.
He wasn't the starter. I think when was he? It was 1-2.
Yeah.
Wasn't that bad?
It's below 500. I thought he was a winner. If he's a winner, doesn't he win games?
Winning percentage as a starting quarterback for the Tennessee Titans.
Well,
it's better than all those guys I mentioned.
All right, and that's what, 4 years ago now? So Dan Fouts had a great winning percentage too. Let's bring him back.
He has to prove he can play. Well, if Fouts can throw, he can throw.
That's great. So let's bring him back 20 years after the fact.
If he can still throw, bring him back.
Throwing was never a part of Vince Young's game.
Oh, come on. Yes, he did.
No, it wasn't. He wasn't a running quarterback, but he used his legs to get outside the pocket.
And you don't think he can do that anymore? He's only 30.
He's 30, so basically he's lost the majority of the speed he's going to have.
If he goes to a training camp and he proves that he's athletic enough still to do what he did when he came out of college, why doesn't it work?
Because he's not right out of college. He's not going to have those same skills. It's not like he was ever Michael Vick when it came to running.
He might be mature. He's a lot bigger than Michael Vick.
Yes,
and he can take a lot more punishment than Michael Vick.
Yeah, he is mature. His body is matured. He's not as athletic anymore. You really think he's going to crack with the team?
What do you know about? Yeah, I do.
How much would you like to bet on that?
Somebody's going to give him a second chance.
No one is going to give him a second chance.
You don't think he'll be on
He's a reject who can't run an offense.
The National Football League is full of rejects who get second chances.
He plays quarterback. He's too stupid to play quarterback, and it's just not going to work. He doesn't have an elite skill set to overcome his lack of mental capacities at the position. He just doesn't.
How did he win 63% of his games?
And running.
He didn't play either one of those.
I know. That's why he was able to be propped up by them.
Did he touch the ball in every offensive play?
Yeah.
He's a winner. Did he win in college? Who scored the winning touchdown in the national championship
That's
game?
college. Eric Crouch was great in college.
He was.
It's a different game.
He might have been a good pro, but he quit.
He didn't quit. He got cut by the Packers.
No, he quit.
No, he didn't. He got cut by the Packers, and he played in the CFL.
No, he quit before he got cut.
And then he played in the CFL.
How did he do?
Terrible.
All right, well.
Vince Young is
He's no Vince Young.
Vince Young, yeah, he's about the same as Vince Young. They both don't have jobs, and they're both not.
Crouch wasn't a number 3 draft pick.
Fair enough. He won the Heisman. Crouch had a better college career than Vince Young did.
Are you saying Crouch is a better player than Vince Young?
I'm saying at this point in time, they're both the same player. They're both terrible, and they're never going to play in the NFL again.
Disagree.